folks.
Is this the ring out world here?
This is the ring out world. Is this going? Yeah, that's going.
Game time.
I should have done like that guy, go down there. It's okay. This is be good enough.
Somebody hiding down in the corner?
No. He put his... I usually would go down there too, but I don't want to block people. So. Although you don't really block much, but...
Is this our last game for the break? I think it is.
Yes.
AAA
camp next weekend, yeah. And then a couple of weeks, right? Something like that?
Yep.
These guys I was watching earlier.
We got to put a quick feed on today.
That's what I was going to say. Like, they can definitely play this team. We've beat them already. Oh, look at that. We got tunes. Neil decided to show up.
Tunes there, Neil. I can play some if you want.
There you go.
Sure, yeah, turn me on.
Well, like your talk here, the AAA tournament is next week. We are coming off a big win yesterday against London, 6-1. Richmond Hill is a very talented team, so I would say you can sort of expect the same thing here. Both teams can really skate. It's going to be literally now, it's going to be a possession game here. Whoever can get to the rink first, stabbing, you control that today, and that's going to kind of dictate what's going to happen. Richmond Hill has a really quick team. Unfortunately, fortunately for us, we have one of their best players with Agnes, so it's a quick drive for her today. But everybody's here, so I'm assuming Ella Sharp is warming up, and I want to go on the limb and guess she's going to start today's game. We have a full roster here. Everybody's in. Everybody knows kind of what to do here. They had a good practice earlier this week to kind of get some of that stuff going. We got a couple of good, clear examples, some one-timers. That was good to see, and we'll go from there. That's really all we can do here. Never mind. I was going to say I don't see refs, but there's a couple right in front of me. A couple of minutes left of this warm-up, and we got things on the way. I'll zoom you guys in a little more. And both Richmond Hill goalies here warming up. I'm not entirely sure who's going to start. I could double check, but I won't. I had some stats for them. I'm not sure who they played last. They had I believe in a tournament that we didn't play in Ajax. They are behind 2 games right now, so we're 13 games played. Richmond Hill's at 11. So stat-wise, we're kind of off a little bit, but we'll figure this out. So line should be the same as yesterday. The boys are trying to get their speaker working here. She's a quiet rink today. Not as many on the Richmond Hill side. There's going to be there was some discussion yesterday. London typically is a lot louder as a group, and I guess Abby and the girls were saying on the bench that it felt a little light here on the cheering on their side. There we go. Keep it for the goal songs.
Keep it for the goal songs?
That's right. I'll be the...
Look at that fine bench staff down there preparing really hard.
Yeah.
We're allowed 5 on the bench, right?
I want to say, yeah. They got 6 over there. That's right. Don't get too close unless you want every single thought you gotta say come out.
Yeah.
I'll do it for this. Richmond Hill girls are ready to go here. Oh!
Here we go, everybody. Here we
That's
go.
right. We're ready to roll here. I'm going to back you up one notch. That's it. I think we'll be good this way. We are good this way, right? Yep. All right. So, as customary here, we are starting as we are the visiting team. Yeah, he's got GoPros on the corners. I'm too lazy to do that.
You gotta want to spend some serious time. Hey, let's go Wildcats! Here we go now.
All right, just like that, we are on a roll. There is no multicam here for us, folks. What you see is what you get. Battle so far, that's gonna stay there. I'm surprised they didn't whistle that. Casey's up in the end here. A little back pass, a little far away, but no damage done. Abby was there. Nice little give and go by the side of the net.
Let's go, Wheels!
Casey's gonna throw one on. Goalie made a quick save and a toss to her left side. Oh, good catch here. Casey was right behind, and back ref was super far out. We're going to set up for a change here. That's going to send Addie in with full speed. And a couple of forwards coming on the other side.
Hard, hard, hard!
New give and go on the side. Piper right there, taken out at the net. There's a penalty coming for Richmond Hill on that one. I was going to say that was not a hard hit, but an absolute interference call. We're going to have 4 in here. We don't need to wait for a goalie to get in there.
Control!
That pass across. Caught. That's going to be us going for our first power play of the game here. So we got Agnes Campbell and Maddie out there now. Ainsley's back there with Amelia playing defense. Ella in net here, staying warmed up. See what these guys have going on.
Keep the feet moving!
Maddie, quick shot down low, saved by the Richmond Hill tender who's looking for an option in front of her to her right side. That was a 2-line pass all day. That is a absolute stretch of a pass for them to get. And we're in Richmond Hill so far. Not a lot of chances on their end. We've been controlling this for a little bit here. Casey's on the side, little back pass. Abby couldn't handle it. That came across real quick for this line here. Lots of chances yesterday. Oh, that's 4 in, buddy. Yeah, you can't do that. That pass across was intended for Taylor, and Richmond Hill player with a 4 in here. Jammed us in there. Oh, you can't play it that far. Oh, little cut in here. Good job. Right in, that's in. Good job, Taylor, up close. Puts us up by 1.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Crowd's pumped now. And just like that, we are up by 1 early in this one. Lots of ringette to play here. Good job at the blue line. Stall it in. Richmond Hill had to go in deep. That left them 10 seconds, give or take, on the shot clock. Up front, we can play this. Good job, Maya, to get it, but she can't play on both sides. Has to hang back. Got in the skates. A couple of Aaron stick tripping girls. Maya's going for one. Got taken out. That's a call coming. That is what I would like to call a parent call. But that gives us the edge. Maya was on the boards. And the Richmond Hill player opted for following through with the body, and the ref at first didn't have her hand up, but once we kind of heard the parents go, her hand went up. So we'll take it. Second power play. Campbell and Agnes right here. Oh my goodness. And that's off. Sorry if you didn't get the whole angle here. I was just about to move the camera over. That pass went up quick. Agnes saw Campbell on the right side. Campbell will drop that back to Agnes. This is Agnes's former teammates here, so they know full well what she can do, and she's up close with a shot. Fix my if you're Kitchener right now, you want this heat to stay on. And oh, watch this up front. Good one from behind her. That was a good play by Manny to just kind of drop one from behind. That was really sneaky if you're not expecting it. Good stick down the middle. That's Paige Murray trying to get that back to Agnes. Good play in the center to get the ring back. Good job. Okay, you can jump in this one. Good news for Kay. She doesn't have a sister playing on the other team today, so a little less pressure for mom and dad. I was told they were okay with the win yesterday since we won the game before. Watch the side here. That one-timer just hit the side of the net. We're going to get a reset. Good shot by Casey. That shot got blocked. Up front, no goal there. That's a goalie ring, but Casey with a quick one. Oh, look at that. That was I'm going to call that a desperation throw by the tender here. Didn't have any options. Casey looking back. She's got Abby behind the net and Taylor curling up high, so she's got a couple of options. Taylor, quick shot on. Goalie again, looking for options. She's going to go behind her. Casey's right there. Good control by Casey. Smart play here. Don't need to rush things. You got a full reset. That shot up high. Had a chance. Good job, Taylor, to get on that. This is what we talked about earlier. Now he's going to curl this back here, and she's going to drop it. Full line change here. Well, they've been in complete control of this power play. Piper, she's got Maya. That shot off gets us a reset. Goalie all the way out of the crease. Addie in the corner. Good job, Kitchener here. That's it. Oh my goodness, we need a replay. That hit a couple of posts. That went off the side post, off the crossbar, and a goalie thanking her post right there. She knows exactly what just happened. Addie with a great chance to put us up. Got robbed by a set of steel posts. Great setup for her back end to go in. Maya, look with that back pass on the side of the net at Addie there. It's going to be Piper up front. Watch this. Maya got stick right away. So there's no chance for her to get anywhere with that. In the corner. Good battle here, Kitchener. Good battle. They are changing the momentum. If you can keep this up, that's what's making it right now. That's up close, going to be a crease call. You got to play those. So far, this game is all Kitchener. Richmond Hill here has a bit of a back goal. Little shot. Ella's got this. Katie gave her back the ring, and Avery's going to be looking up the ice. Finds herself a partner for the high-low. They just need to push that ring up, but Richmond Hill has the option, so they're going to go in with a couple of chances, but watch it. Good job, Ella. Ella plays that behind. Good job on getting that ring up for Katie. That's a tough pass. She's got Mighty up in front of me here. She'll get the ring in, and we're chasing. Campbell, good job behind the net. Put some pressure on that defense, who doesn't have a choice but to push that up. Page will get there with tons of time. They're changing. Lots of heat here, I'm telling you. If you're Kitchener's bench, the message is simple. You got to get those ring. Campbell frustrated. Just got behind this. She got a bit of a trip as she was falling herself. Campbell's going off. That quick shot to the side. Watch it, because Abby was right there coming for that defenseman. She's going to have to play it as she falls. Support pass up the middle. But Taylor is right there. Those three forwards with a good one. That gives Abby some room. Little back in off the blocker. Still with the ring. She's going to get that back. I'm not worried about that. So the setup here. Little pass. She was going for Taylor. Got intercepted by the defenseman. Very good stick on Ainsley's part. Ainsley Sewell played this perfectly here at the line. That's good on her to wait for that player to try to put her stick in the ring, and a perfect time stick just got the ring off. We're behind the net. Addie's gonna wait for her partners to jump on. Quick pass across. A little too swift for Maya to intercept. We're gonna have to put something on here. Good job. That's a reset. We're there first. Absolute good job for Piper to get that ring back. There's the penalty coming. 4 in. We don't need to wait. They'll give her the ring. I am not sure what that call is. I'll tell you in a second. That's a call on Richmond Hill. I missed it. That's a slashing call on Richmond Hill. And this first period is all Kitchener. Richmond Hill with some penalty trouble. Got Maya out there. She's looking. Woo! It's a quick backhand here. Had me fooled. Addie with a shot on. She's still on it. She'll get the ring back from the corner. Richmond Hill player kind of wanted to pull out, but that's going to open us up here. Right up close. Maya with a shot that the goalie caught on the side of the post. Richmond Hill is trying to get something going here. That pass down the middle. She'll make it to the blue line. Support pass, almost got one. Taylor or Avery, good job at pushing that Richmond Hill player to the side. Not the angle she wanted to be on, so that was the smartest move she could get there. That shot up high at the post. Pushed that Richmond Hill player just enough that shot hit the side post. Addie's got Maddie up there just waiting. Good job, Maddie. Put the brakes on. Woo, watch this here though. That quick shot didn't miss on the by much on the far side. We'll have to throw one on. Magnus knows this. We'll get us a reset here. There's 28 seconds left to go in the first. That's going to be one for us. Yep. That was an easy one. You want to get on the ring. You don't want to get them set up because they're going to go in with one more player here. And that's lucky right there. With 10 to go. Richmond Hill is going to have a power play going into. There's 25 seconds left on the first penalty, so Richmond Hill is going to have a power play going into the second. 10 seconds, though, is a lot of time here at the free play. Richmond Hill not taking too many chances here. Try to set something up for the last run. That shot went off Page, so off to the corner. Holy smoke. With a second on the clock. Richmond Hill ties this up with a shot from the corner. A laser beam that Hella has no chance on. That is a well-placed shot with a second to go. You can just hold on to that. The ring won't make it down the ice. You're gonna have to fix that. Yeah, good job. Look at this. I'm not sure they're gonna run time here. The ref didn't even call it. Ref didn't blow his whistle. Ref was looking at it. That's really good. All right, let's try it this time. You think he's gonna blow it, or he's gonna wait for it? All right, now we're going for one. Good job down the middle. Tell you what, for a period here, this was all Kitchener. And with a second to go, Richmond Hill decided, hey, we're gonna throw a couple of shots on, and that one didn't miss. Arguably absolutely not Hella's fault. That came in quick, right over her shoulder. If you're Kitchener, you're keeping a foot on the gas. You own this one, and arguably Addie had one that hit off two posts. So we are not off by miles by any means here. Next week is AAA weekend next week. I am not entirely sure which team Abby's on. We have a few players that are playing in there, so if you see some games next weekend, I think there's a couple of games on Saturday I might be doing. Not entirely sure yet. We'll see if they need me or not, but if you see some games, I'll try to live stream a couple, do something. I know Taylor's playing. I know Casey's there. I want to say, well, I know off the top of my head, I know Addie is in. I should have taken the full roster so I could tell you. Ref's ready to go here. This early matinee game. Let's go. So, this is what the board looks like right now. So we have a minute 50 on ours. And I believe 15 on Richmond Hills, if I have that correctly. I can't tell because there's, yeah, no, that's right. So 150 on our penalty and then 20 or 15 on theirs. So we're going to be down. I'll try to update that in a second here. Good job, Abby. Abby stuck her stick out and just got in the way just enough. That's going to give us a chase here for the ring. Good job, 9, to get the ring off. Heads up, Richmond Hill with a breakaway. Off that chase. And they got up by 1. That penalty's over because Richmond Hills was over. Richmond Hill snuck a player behind us and off the play in the middle here, just pushed that ring up and she was wide open. I want to say that was the first Richmond Hill player that didn't get out of the zone from before, but either way, they're up by 1. Now he's got room here. Woo! Got checked. Bad back pass by the Richmond Hill player. Intercepted, but watch this loose ring. Richmond Hill will opt to go to the corner. It's the right play for them to do there. Bad pass across, no takers. That'll give us some chance down the middle. Everybody chasing here. Oh, good stick here. Yep. But Richmond Hill, opportune time to come in and steal the ring. That was really good checking down the middle to open the ring up. Just happened, there was a Richmond Hill player with full speed coming through. On the middle. Need everybody to settle down a little bit here. Agnes is going to get us going. Maya here got stuck at the line. Lots of players battle along the line, and we are going to get away with that. That pass across. Not enough time for Agnes to put a shot off. Little trip by the Richmond Hill player. She's trying to get the ring up. Caught it at the line. That was a beauty stab right there. Watch this on the side. Woo, that shot wide. Good job. Watch the corner here. Another foot chase down the middle. Richmond Hill potentially will go away from that. Maddie was on the ice. Everybody battling here, but 3 of us on this side means we need to push somebody in. Good job by Paige, though, to control that, to get it in. Maddie's got some space here, takes a shot, missed, so we don't get a reset here. That one does, though. That rebound up front by Taylor just took a swing at it, baseball style, and nearly scored. Maddie's going to go in. That's a good move by Taylor to just take a swing at that and literally push that in. It's kind of what happened to Abby's one-timer yesterday, where she was just like, okay, we're just going to take a swing at that. That quick shot hit Campbell up front. Richmond Hill in the second here has a little more step in their step, let's say, right? At the line, a little fake here. Get our defense. We are going up. That one too. Campbell drops that back to Taylor. Taylor's got space but trips. Abby's right there. Oh, that was a big save. We got really lucky, but we're in the crease regardless. So. Taylor ended up tripping herself. So once Abby touched the ring, it's a 5-second violation, and just like that, we are going to the penalty box. Good job by Abby. She already knows where that's supposed to go. Almost curled that straight to the blue dot. We have a potential curler here. Oh, this power play for Richmond Hill is going to make a big difference here. You don't want them to run away with anything. From the top. Good job at the top of the triangle. 10 was trying to break through the middle. Ella even got me there. I thought she dropped that ring. She didn't. Held on to it. Sometimes that's the play though. Might as well. Saw our defenseman in trouble. Decided to hold on. From behind her net here. 81 coming up. Watch that pass across. Typically Richmond Hill will drop a player down the post. They haven't done that, so there's that one there now though. That's as I say that. Good work by Addie to get that. Agnes. Good little give and go here. She's gonna start looking at this and make a decision if she's going through. That quick shot down the side. Went to the left side of the goalie. No reset, obviously. Oh, up front. That chase down the middle. 2-5. What a check. Absolutely beauty back check by Agnes here. She's still there. Richmond Hill up the pressure here. This is a different game from the first. They are all over this. We already have a player on it. If you're Kitchener, you don't want to panic. This is fine. Good little bounce off the back of the net. I know what she was trying. Woo, watch here. Head up here. At the middle. Abby's on it. Abby's going to go away from that. Oh, how was that? I thought she must have thought that Taylor was over there and pushed the ring up, because that pass was an errant pass to nowhere. And just like that, the penalty's over. That shot goes over. That's a reset. Ella right on the corner, and Paige in the corner right now. Richmond Hill has the ring. Abby had to jump in, play a shift on center. She's giving them not a ton of room for them to move around up there. Good job. Richmond Hill has to do something here. Good job by Abby to put some pressure on it. That ring's going to trickle in the crease, and Ella's going to be able to play that easily. Taylor now back to a respectful roll down the middle. That's a little bit of a breakout here. Just a little too much. Just a little touch there. It was good by Agnes to just tip that over for herself. She's got space. Got a reset here. Absolutely beauty of reset. Maddie spins. Pass over to the side. That shot up high was close. So far, I would argue this is the best chance of the second. Yes, sir! Campbell. No miss. High shot. Absolute snipe by number 8. Who ties this up. Dual song playing. So quite similar to what happened to Richmond Hill earlier. Richmond Hill was in full control of this, and just like that, with a great shot placement, he tied his game up. Similar shot, almost the same spot. The only difference is Campbell was out of the circle and Richmond Hill was almost on the other side, so very similar space. That caught both goalies the same way. So we're even at 2. Richmond Hill looking for something here. She's going to have to slide that across or go around. Running out of options. She's going to run out of time here is what's going to happen. That pass across. Watch the player on the post. Good move to jam the middle up. Great job, Agnes and Amelia. You don't want to give too much space up front or up top. It's arguably a bit of a hold, but we're going to play it. That ring up front blasts Maddie out with a spin move. A little spin-a-rama along the side. I'll give her a ton of space to put a shot on for a reset. Maddie's there, no problem. Got that ring back. Up front, Addie tried to go through. Number 8 for Richmond Hill closed the door on that. That pass back to Addie. They are not giving us any room up top here. Good little pass down. Watch this. Woo, that shot was close. Frustration. Piper was right there. That backhand did not miss by a mile. A little pressure here. Don't stop. That's good. Richmond Hill's got some room. Avery's got her stick off. She's going to let her go. Good job. That's patient of her. There was a time that they might have been. Top of the triangle. No space, but watch the player on the post. Oh, goodness me. Ella Sharp with a beauty save, but that opened up 48. To turn around and some crack one from the center, and just like that, we are up or down by 1, but Ella with a massive save on the short side. Only so much she can do here. All right, let's see what this Kitchener team puts together. Down in the corner. Richmond Hill looking for a pass. Good job by Abby to put it in the way here. 81. He's got a player breaking out. Good job. Battle in the corner. Page tried to get there. Landed on a knee. That's going to give. Woo, that pass ends up on our bench. Taylor went to play the ring. That landed next to Meg, so Meg had to think fast here.
Keep it up, Kitchener, keep it up.
Abby's going to go down low far. You don't see the players. They're lined up at the blue line here, so that breakout's going to start from there, like this. We'll jump in. Abby's potentially going to spin over there, give him an option down low. Right behind. That's Megan. Oh, watch this. Paige decided to go in and jump in. She's got some room. Abby's got a couple of options here up high. So she's going to have to either cut in or drop one down, which she does. Taylor's going to put a reset. Yes, she did. Good job on the side. Good timing here. Push them a little bit here to throw a pass across. Abby saw that ring, shoots Casey out. Big save by the Richmond Hill tender. That ring was behind her. That was a nice pass from Abby up to Casey. I'm going to try to punch you up one notch here. There you go. I think this is going to be the sweet spot. Nice shot by Casey. Agnes has room. She opts to go to Maddie on the side. Maddie's going to go at the top. They are cutting that line up top real high. They're hitting that post player every time they come up. They push them up real high. Good job. Agnes has some space here. Yeah, right there. Oh, yes, sir! Agnes with a backhand. 35 seconds to go. Similar to period number 1, things get equalized late in the period. I want to say the goalie got a piece of it, but that wasn't enough. We saw in the first one with a second to go, there's no time to hit the brakes here. There's lots of time on here. That gives Richmond Hill in our end with a 10 seconds on the shot clock. They'll have to put something through. That player made it right through, got pulled down. That's going to be a penalty for us. It's going to be a holding call on Addy, but every once in a while you hit some that you're like, yeah, you know what, I would have taken that. I agree with that one. So remember earlier, you want to minimize any movement around. 9 seconds. They're going to put one from this side again. Watch the post. No! Boy, oh boy. Let me tell you, everybody here held their breath. I don't know why it changes my timer every time. I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to mess with it anymore. So Richmond Hill on the power play here. They're warming up their other goalies, so that's probably their only game. So they're going to make a switch here. Ella's going to stay in for us. They're having the same kind of issues here at the box that I was having, with the clock kind of deciding what kind of seconds it wants to throw on. Richmond Hill coach patting their goalies on the back here. 3-3. So far, first period I would say dominated by Kitchener. Second one, Richmond Hill definitely got their legs going, but similar to the first, Kitchener tied this up late in the period. So we're even at 3s. A really good action-packed game. Lots of posts. Everybody's hitting some. A good little break here. Typically they're gonna, I think they gave a little time here because they saw Richmond Hill was warming their goalie up. I'm gonna warm up myself here. You gotta move a little bit. This is a much better rink to be in than yesterday. Kinsman was cold, let me tell you. If you didn't know, fun fact, it's gonna be 5 degrees next week. So we're gonna go from -20 to literally 5 degrees next Wednesday. So, if you plan on walking outside, it's going to be the day to do it, because it's going to freeze right after. All right, here we go. Addie making her way back to the bench. Third period is ours here to kind of start.
Let's go Wildcats!
Since we're short, that's going to be Paige out there. Checking. That's Casey and Taylor. Abby's going to sit this one out, I think. Taylor up front. She's got space here. Just ended up with, but she still has the ring with one deep. Managed to get the ring over to Casey. A good move. Managed to keep the ring. Little toss on. Goalie's got that no problem. She'll play that behind the net. Everybody's spun here, so if Casey gets that ring back, that's going to spring Page that decided to go in. Taylor was chasing her man in the center. Lots behind here. That player, I really want to see where that went through the blue line. That player slid through it, probably punched the ring up when she was doing it. At the top, that little shot, no problem for Ella. Page is going to push that up. Good way to sneak it through the forwards. Good call here. Abby's on here now. He got jammed up by that defenseman right when she showed up. Richmond Hill's got the ring in our end with one player coming from the bench right now. So watch it drop on the side here. This player's going to curl up. The other one's going to go back on the post, which they did before. She's there right now. Just got the ring, but we got it in time. That ring was just following Page. And Richmond Hill got the best of that. You're going to have to do touch better to get to the ring first now. Up close. That hit the crossbar. And by hit the crossbar, I mean right there. Addie out of the penalty box. Pushes that ring up to Maddie. Maddie off to the side. She got Abby up close. Just ran out of real estate. Hits the side of the post. Good job. Very good decision too. Maddie could have opted to go in and throw one. That was the good play. Speaking of crossbar, here's one for us. Both goalies here. Tanking the iron later. Oh, look at that kick save with a big rebound. Agnes has, oh, buddy. So yeah, there's a call coming. Hey! Good job to throw that ring on. There's a delayed penalty for Richmond Hill. That player at the line really hooked up Agnes. So Richmond Hill is going to try to get things back here. It's the name of this game. Back and forth so far. Oh, watch the post pair. So I mentioned that earlier. They're getting one here. Oh, it's Agnes. I was gonna say I thought those pairs were shoving each other. It's not. It's Agnes and her friend. Yeah, both of them. I thought they're exchanging words, but like exchanging pleasantries. One thing when you get to this caliber, most of these girls either play, oh, Paige with a crossbar of her own. You know me, I'm a big fan of defensive goals. Nothing makes me happier than the defenseman pumping in and going for one, and Paige just missed by a couple of inches. Addie up front, a lot of lane here. She's going to opt to pull back and pass that over. 15 seconds on the clock, right up front. And, oh, Piper was a good shot up tight. Yeah, Paige hit that iron hard. Good patience here. Smart move to hand that over to Taylor. We got a full line change coming. Player down here and to the side. That's Abby who's going to come across and throw one dead center. And that's going to be a reset for Richmond Hill. That was a good hard shot. Good chase here. Casey's got it. Oh, goalie wanted that. And Abby's on it first. Richmond Hill goalie wanted that. That pass for Taylor ends up in her skates. Casey's got room. And he's up top here. They're going for a pass across. Taylor. Good job, Case. Right down that one-timer to the side. That did not miss by much. Abby there first. She's a big body. She got that player. Oh, just like that with a pass that went off. Taylor with a good shot to the corner. Just like that, puts that game up by 2. Good effort by this line. All Taylor, Abby, and Casey just really hunting for those rings. It makes a difference. Those efforts absolutely all add up. And sure enough, Abby behind the net here came in with a lot of power. There's no way you were getting out of that without a penalty, and passed that up to Taylor, who made no mistake. Richmond Hill here. A shot of their own. Ella closes the door. Good throw to Agnes, who opts to change direction. She's got some speed. They're not going to catch that. Not the middle, though. Watch that player streaking out. That's good. That's okay. Don't feel bad. That's the penalty to take. You got a roughing on that, but that's a tripping call. So Richmond Hill is going to go in a power play, and they will look to put one in here. She had no chance. Avery had to take that call. That's one of those. Richmond Hill trying to put something together here to shorten that lead out. Up close, good job here. Megan put her skate there. Another one, Paige, good job. She kicked that ring off, got lucky. That she ended up hitting the Richmond Hill player. And you could have saw that as a slew foot almost. Watch this though. Maya got stuck on the player here. We got away with one. Maddie up front. Good job. Battle in the middle. Those are the ones. Absolutely good play. Paige put her stick out and just got enough to buy us some space. You're not going to get that call. You're not going to get that one either. Good job at the line by Taylor to hit the brakes on those girls. But she's stretched out here, and Richmond Hill players at the wrong side. Battle along the boards, and it is not for the faint of heart. Richmond Hill got the better of it. They're skating now, looking to set up. Up the middle, 11. Uphanded up front, but managed to get a shot off. Ella says no thanks. We'll push that up. That ring down the middle is going to be Richmond Hill. We didn't have a player on that side. They have a player down by the post here. I told you that's their play. They're going to leave one down. That shot blocked by Ella. Good job. You're typically going to drop one player real close to there once they get tied up. Lots of stick. Here it is. 2-5 with a shot. Ella, that went off. Gives us the rebound, but down the middle was Avery coming out of the box. Just managed to get there and just didn't get her stick in the ring. Watch the side post here. Ella's ready. Richmond Hill player got a little too close in the crease. Ella was there. Pads down, ready to stop it. Abby had to push that ring up in front of her. We're down the middle here. A little give and go. She can play that. Yep. Good job, Casey, right there. Absolutely well played. These girls right now, I'm telling you, the last couple of games, their passing has really stepped up. That makes a big difference here. Yeah, good job. That's going to be Kitchener ring. Richmond Hill player probably put her stick in, but yeah, like the passing is really improved here. Casey with a really good move, like when she was here on the Canadian Tire logo, to just kind of hit the brakes and saw Abby open, to slid it over. Opens, oh wow, watch out, right from the circle. Abby got that back. They're right there. Every once in a while by the circle, you want to throw one. Casey put one down. She's got Piper on the corner here. A little bit of a change of forward here on the side. Just couldn't stab that. That ring across. That's Abby's going to take one. Woo! Got a reset. Almost. That caught that goalie by surprise a little bit here. Abby, watch that. Ooh, that was close to 6, man. That was really close to the bench where the players were changing. She got lucky. She kind of waited up a bit. I'm guessing she saw it. Look at that back pass to Maddie by Agnes. Off the crossbar again. The steel post giving a show today. Up close, Agnes has tons of speed, but hey, watch Campbell. Off the glove, gets a reset. Some fun ringette here. This is a very good game. Goalie saying thank you to the post. Richmond Hill is going down for a penalty. We're on the power play to finish this period. Look. Down the front. Agnes, Maddie, and Campbell dialed in here. Very dangerous up close. Don't open the laner. They will take it. You can all skate. Oh, look at that. Yep. That's a set play they did earlier. And let me tell you, Maddie comes across the top and Campbell's right there and just lets it sneak by her, but it's close enough that the goalie's playing or cheating. Watch Richmond Hill here. Absolutely well played down the middle by Kitchener. Richmond Hill had a clean breakaway. That player wide open going in. Absolutely good pressure here. Now we do. Richmond Hill player got there just in time to stop Campbell. Agnes on the side. That little back end, a tip by Campbell. That's going to be a no goal. That's going to be a 5 count for goalie ring. That was absolutely well played down the middle. They're not going to call that. Watch this. Richmond Hill player flew over Campbell's stick, I believe, and stop playing. Do not stop playing until the ref whistles. That is something you got to keep in mind. You can watch that later, but I don't think there was a tripping call as great as it looked. Nonetheless, Maddie with a quick 1-2 and puts us up by 3. But 26 seconds, lots of time. That shot up high. You don't want to give him room here. Running out of space. She's going to have to, off the side. Ella out of the net completely. Just got a pad on. Got enough here. 8 seconds. That shot Ella got. Ella's going to potentially hold on or nope. She says we're going up the ice. Throws that ring off. Nice play here. Good job. It really looked like Richmond Hill was close to throw one back on. This is a 6-3 game right now for a Kitchener team that is really doing well. Those passes up front by all those lines, all 3 lines right now are connecting on some really nice passes. And it opens up the ice. It's very difficult to control. Once you're passing, You open the ice up, it gets really hard. The ring moves faster than players. Lisa Leclerc will tell you that. It's a lesson learned. What moves faster, the ring or you? And chances are it's going to be the ring every time. So if you can open the ice up, you will generate chances for yourself. And that's what's happening. In both of the games this weekend, Kitchener's done a really good job at doing that. Meg right now going over the logistics of the fourth here, where I assume is keep it up. The checking in the middle is absolutely winning you battles. Get those little battles. Get those rings back. Richmond Hill is going to stay the same right now. Richmond Hill go. Richmond Hill is literally telling her, I can see it from here, that they want to be on this. On. Gas, gas. You can tell her. It's exactly what she's telling that team. The minute you see that ring loose, you got to be on it. So if you're Kitchener, foot on the gas. You're going into a break here. Don't let up. All right. Let's do this. Fourth period action from Tom Graham in what so far is a Kitchener dominated game. Richmond Hill with a lot of chances. Paige Murray hitting the steal off the crossbar. Abby with a couple of one-timers that are almost there. Taylor with one. Casey with another one. Agnes and Maddie and Campbell with some chances. Same with our other line here. Maya and Piper. Everybody's firing here. Addie on that line had some close ones. Good job down the middle. Here goes Taylor. 1-2 backhand off the side. Abby swings and that ring went wide. Good job, Abby, to get there to take enough of that to get us a shot on that just went wide. Oh, just like that off the turn, Abby had to get one off the side close. Got us a reset. This line. Dangerous. Taylor was going the other direction. That's ended up with Amelia was down the middle, so Abby and Taylor ended up playing defense here. Line change. Good chances. Absolutely well done down the ice. Again, Casey with a nice little drop. This pass is across. Kitchener here, London, what am I talking about? Richmond Hill. Off the face off. You need to settle things out if you're Richmond Hill right now. But that post low player, that play they haven't took advantage of. They got close, but Kitchener doing a great job at stopping that. Maddie's got some room here. She'll opt to go back to the quiet zone. Agnes, a little stretch to get some room. That's the thing here. Drop it down, control this. Good catch here. That ring could have made it up. Maddie with a shot that hit the defenseman. Richmond Hill's got a player up here far, and they are going deep. They are cherry picking is what you're looking for right now. They want all the chances. There's already a player here past the red line. She's curling back. Good job, Paige, to get that ring up. Absolutely. Campbell's in there now. There's Addie. Speaking of her, he's got some room at the top. She'll follow the ringette line. They got 12 seconds. Wrong side for Piper. The one time it is, but she chooses a lane here. Woo! Watch this. Oh! On the rebound, Maya. Makes no mistake on the side. And gets us up by 4. Richmond Hill right now just trying to find something. job. That's going to be both sides at the line. That was a good catch, though. When I was swinging over the camera, that was a quick one. They tried to go deep. They want these rings down real fast. Richmond Hill will opt to go behind the net. There's a player dropping right low right now. She's going to hang down by that post, looking for that pass right here. Yep. That play is what I mentioned already. That is Richmond Hill's set play, and you knew it was coming. Richmond Hill is trying to buy themselves some space, so they are shooting deep rings and cherry picking their chances. Sometimes it pays off, and that one was a straight set play. Abby down the middle. She's got a couple of options. Got a pass behind her. That pass across up top. She's got the ring here. Off the side. And gave us a reset again. Abby's been around the net all around. Hit a bunch of posts on the short side. Richmond Hill already up. Oh, watch this. We're getting one here. Casey ended up in the back of that player, and she's going to get a penalty here. I mentioned it before. There's lots of time in a ringette game. This is not a gap that you can comfortably sit on. Watch 2-1, two players by the post. They're 4 in on the delayed call here. We'll get to that ring first. Stop that. Good job to get to it. Richmond Hill is going to go on a power play here. And that hit in the center ice, but yeah, like 3 goals or not. Look, they scored one with a second, so we do not want to sit on this. Let's see if we can hold this off here. It's 5-on-4, but obviously 3-on-3 in his zone, so that stays. So if you're Kitchener, you want to control this. Good little punch up. That pass to the side, not there. Ella well aware right now that there's players hanging around her. Up front, they need a reset. Didn't get it there, but Agnes is going to get that. Good job controlling it. Support this over to the corner, and Megan's going to shoot that up. Oh, what a good catch by Campbell. Was up. And an absolute good way to catch that ring, and just buys us some time here. Up close, good reset. That sets off Richmond Hill. Players streaking down this side. She's going to go set up. She's already down here. We got another one. Watch it. We got another one. They're calling us for a hold, and that is not what you want with 6:28 to go. I'm going to put 2 minutes on this, but just know that Richmond Hill right now is on a 5-on-3 for a full minute. That's what this looks like right now on the score. So we have a full minute. If you're Richmond Hill, you got a sign of life here. Up front. 2 players there. Ella with a good save. Pushes that up to Maddie. Maddie will fire it down. Smart play. 40 seconds. Richmond Hill already has one up here. They want to get in this as deep as fast as they can here. Off they go. You got a player by our net here already. Absolutely good job. That's a holding call. Are they going to call that? Yes, interference at the line. Absolutely good work by Maddie. Look, sometimes you do some plays, sometimes it doesn't look like it, right? But Maddie here at the line, and Richmond Hill's players smashing the door, whether she likes it or not. That was absolutely well played by Maddie. It's a little play. Just stay with it, stick with it, keep playing hard. And look, you just got yourself a chance, and you just took that 3-on-2 away from the first play that she made earlier to get that ring away. Good job. Absolutely good shift. You're 7. You got to be happy right now. Addie across. That was a big hit. Richmond Hill wants that ring back. Addie doing her best to keep it out. Richmond Hill has a player streaking up. Paige is going to get to it. She's got some room here. Just got checked. Couldn't hold on to that. That player was coming across. Ella with a good save here. Yeah, you can put 3 in there. Richmond Hill desperate right now to make something happen. Player down the post here again, so keep an eye on that. That's the play here. Oh, no goal. Good job, I was going to say. Come on. Sometimes there, that was right along the edge of the crease. That ring down the middle. Both players down. Richmond Hill plays that deep. They'll keep a player down at the end to try to, woo, Ella, woo, hello, good job. Abby here down the middle, let that ring go, but that's 2 of us. Abby's there. Off the blocker. 7 seconds, and we are on the power play. Watch this. Good job by Taylor to get to it. Abby with the give and go. I'll give her some space, but this time opts to stay off of it. And that's okay. We are on the power play right now. Take your time. 14 seconds on the clock. Good job across. That's Maya. Maya will get us a reset there. Get to that ring. I was going to say, push Amelia in. Let them roll. They are losing their minds over here because we had 4 in, but that's okay. Watch 4-4. All right. Megan was on the wrong side. Richmond Hill, they're going to pull their goalie here shortly. Watch that, Amelia, good move. Oh, that throw down the middle. Addie was there to get it. So put the ring up. Up to Piper. Piper's got some lanes here. She'll opt to go behind the net. Here, Kitchener, that's not bad. Make that clock tick here. Addie with a quick shot up high. 3 minutes on the dot here. I'm late a little bit by a few seconds. Good checking by Kitchener. Good checking. Stay on it. They will charge her in 1 second here, yeah. That would have been really good for us. Agnes here with some time down behind the net. Got enough space to open up. Look, this is what I'm talking about, right? Get the ring moving, open the ice up. That gives Maddie a chance to shoot. Good job. We are 5-on-5 for 2 minutes and 23 seconds, and Kitchener doing a good job at controlling here. They do this for 2 minutes. We are going happy. This line does a great job at that. They'll try to block Agnes from getting to it, but Maddie's going to charge for it. So Maddie can take one here with the swap. Lots of ice. Good job here at making sure Richmond Hill can't really bolt on that. They like this, or it opens up a full lane. So they got to be careful at what they want to charge at, what they don't want to charge at. She's going to spin and take one here, just enough. That almost trickled by her. Goalie kind of had to play that carefully, and that bounces off that defense. Now they are looking for a way up. Player breaking out. Megan was there. That pass goes off. at the line. I agree that's both sides, but no problem. Watch this play though. With a minute 27. Richmond Hill cuts that down to 2. And I've said it earlier. There's a lot of time. Good job. I agree with that. Absolutely well-timed timeout. Good job on Meg. That's a very smart play. Slow this down here. Everybody here on the edge of their seat, because they know that with a minute 27, which really is 3 shot clocks, right? So if you're Kitchener, you want to gas this. It's literally 2 shifts here, right? 1 swap, 2 shifts, minute 30. Control the ring. You do that, and you're gonna be okay. Richmond Hill sending the same message as they did earlier. Job up top here. Yeah, that's going to be 4 in for us. Those are the little things that are going to make a big difference here. Amelia jumped in to help, and one of them forgot to get out. Richmond Hill, that gives them a timer. That's a couple. They're going to pull their goalie. Goalie is going out. They're going to wait for her to get out. That's arguably 4 in now. Off to this side. Loose ring up front. Stepped on it. From the corner here. Less than 2 shot clocks here. 4 in for Richmond Hill again. Watch the posts. Ella again, well aware that that's there, but that's difficult. Abby's gonna get this. Oh shoot! I thought that was going out of the ring. Watch this. Yes, sir. Sorry, folks. I'm tripping on my post here. Good move. Change that up. That's Addie. Maya and Piper out there. All you gotta do, control this for a shot clock. Get yourself a reset, you're home free. Oh, good one! Yes, sir! Absolutely smart move. Addie Becky makes no mistake. He absolutely saw that. I was gonna say the goalie was off her post. And just like that, with 30 seconds to go, or within 4, she literally brings us back up. That goalie is not pleased. Cheated a little bit, just enough that Addie saw that and was like, thank you, and grabbed one. Richmond Hill is gonna say, hold on. They're gonna pull their goalie right now. So they are going deep. They're gonna get that ring and shoot it dead straight in the corner. As predicted, here we are. 4 in, 20 seconds. They won't have enough to take it, but they can absolutely put another one. Good job on stopping that. That ring was up in her wrist. Ella's gonna shoot that to space. Good job. That was a beautiful throw. What's he talking about? That's our ring, right? Like, I thought they were going to take the ring away from us. That was a perfect throw. So, folks, I don't want to be the predictor, but I would say there's a chance we might win. Richmond Hill, give them credit, not stopping. This game was a 2-goal game not far ago. It's crazy how Ringette, you think you're up. We'll put 15 minutes up. That's okay with me. I bought him a second. I'm going to add one to mine then. 16-6 they say. All right. I'll take 16. We're battling the clock here. They're trying to buy every second they can. Understandable. All smiles on Kitchener's bench right now. And I will tell you, the passing and the ring possession by this team, oh dude, they started this clock late. I absolutely heard that. We got away with this one, won't matter, but absolutely great work by this Kitchener team. And just like that, we are going home with a win. Solid 2-game weekend for Kitchener. Absolutely beautifully played. The passing and the checking they're doing is absolutely what's tossing it right over the edge. 2 dominant wins here. Absolutely good snipe at the end from Addy to just push that one over. Richmond Hill will go back to the drawing board, but I'm telling you, they've practiced some of that this week, and you can see it. A race of goalies to get to the refs first. That's something I didn't notice, but all right, folks, I'll catch you on the next one. Big win here. AAA next week, so we're off for a couple of weeks. Have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's and everything. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.